This tutorial is going to be how you can share your screen in Flip in order to be able to provide recorded asynchronous lessons for your students to refer back to. I hope you find it useful and think of creative ways that you can incorporate it into your teaching and instruction. When you're in a Flip topic, go ahead and click Add Response. From here, it'll give you a preview of your camera. Next, you want to click the person with the background. When you hover over it, it does say backdrop. Go ahead and click on that. It'll give you a lot of predetermined and pre-uploaded videos and photos that you can use for your backdrop. But in this instance, we want to use our screen in order to do an asynchronous lesson. So you want to click the icon that looks kind of like a laptop. And when you hover over it, it says use screen as backdrop. That's what we would like. Go ahead and click on that. Next, you're going to choose your entire screen, your window, or the Chrome tab. To be safe, I typically choose my entire screen. That way, if any subsequent tabs or pop-ups come up, my students will be able to see everything that I'm referring to and know what I'm explaining. So I'm going to keep it on entire screen. Click on that and click share. Flip is now able to have permission to my screen. So I'm going to let it have a second to just kind of upload everything. It takes a moment to get permissions to your screen. The next thing that I want to make sure that I'm mindful of is where my face position is going to be on the screen. I can let you know there's been countless times where I've made tutorials, gone back, reviewed them, and found that I was smack dab in the middle of everything that I was explaining. My students weren't able to see what I was talking about on my presentation behind me because I left my face right there in the middle. So at the bottom, you want to either move yourself to the bottom left-hand or right-hand corner. I typically go towards the right, but think about your presentation, think about what you are trying to demonstrate to your kiddos and where your face placement might interfere the least with the information that you're presenting. So I'm going to go ahead and put myself to the left on this particular example. Next, I'll go to the tab that I would like to do my voice recording over with my kiddos. So from here, I need to make sure that I do click this large circle to start recording. I can see up here at the top that I do have a time limit of 2 minutes, so I need to be mindful of that. When I'm ready to record, I can go ahead and click. I'm going to click, and then there's a 3-second countdown, so I can toggle over to the information that I would like to share. I'll go ahead and put that in present mode. And then I can do the voiceover for any particular main points and bits and bytes of information that I want to make sure that my students know about this lesson. I can toggle through, I can go to the next slides, and I can speak to the information as long as I stay in that time limit of 2 minutes. And if you're the one who has created the topic in Flip, you have the control of that time limit. So you can set it to 1 minute up to 10 minutes. So thinking about how much content you have to cover and you don't want that frustration of running out of time, think about that as you are creating the topic. So let's say that I have finished explaining my lesson. I'm going to go ahead and go back to my Flip tab so I can stop my share. So I stayed under the time limit and I'm going to go ahead and stop. The next thing I want to do is click next. When I click next, it'll allow me to edit. I can toggle over to the information that I would like. If I want to, I can toggle over to the information. If I want to trim what I have recorded, I am able to click on this right here and I can clean up anything from the beginning. Also, anything at the end, like at the end, you saw that I was back to kind of like yes, this thing right here, this matrix looking thing. So I want to make sure that I clean that up and take those pieces out, and then I can review. So I can, and that doesn't make sense to stop right there because it sounds like my sentence got cut off. So I may need to show my multiple screens. So you have a chance to review, you have a chance to clean up the beginning and the end. That just so happened to be at exactly 1 minute. That's wonderful. If you're okay with what you've been able to record on your screen, you can hit confirm. From there, go ahead and put that. You can add music. So let's choose a nice soundtrack. Let's choose something maybe energetic, and you can get a preview of what that'll sound like. So if I do like that, I click the plus sign and it'll add it on top of my explanation. I'll go ahead and put that in present mode, and then I can do the voiceover for. So I'm happy with it. I'm good to go. I will click next. Then I'll be able to choose my edit, or to edit my cover photo, and I'll select a frame, and I really want to show that this is flip. So I want to try to find a frame from my video that best kind of explains or represents what my video is about. So I'll just kind of go over a couple of frames, see what I get, and see if there's anything that really speaks to the topic of this particular video. Not getting anything too good. I don't want to go over our time for this video, but you get the gist of it. Toggle over the frames, see what you can find. Oh, engagement, that'll be good. Confirm that you like that as your cover photo, and then you can say this is a lesson on engagement. So I'll just go with engagement, since that's what our cover photo is showing. If you have any additional links or anything else that you'd like to post so that your students can have access to that and have any additional worksheets or assignments, you can put that there. And then you go ahead and you post it to your topic, and it'll upload your video. This takes just a moment. After this is uploaded, you will get a link that you can go ahead and share. You can share it multiple ways. You can share it in Teams. You can share it just through the link. You can also download it, and then that way you can upload it. So if you want to use this video for an Edpuzzle, for example, download that video and then go to Edpuzzle and upload it. So that is how you are able to share your screen in Flip. I hope you found that helpful and that you will use it with your students to be able to create recordings of lessons that they can go back and refer to. Thank you so much for your time.